guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time. We've just finished up getting the ice arrows in the training grounds, and now we are going to get a couple more things around here. First, if we jump on back down and play Epona's song, we're going to be able to find that Epona can actually make her way to us, and we're going to be using her for a little mini-game here to pick up a couple more things. So, let's have her come on over here. Alright, and hop on. Now we need to make our way on up here. Around this ramp. Don't bother trying to climb the stairs because she won't do it, so just keep that in mind. Then we want to head up over here to the south and then to the east. And you probably saw the big two-sided circle thing, I don't really know what to call it over here, and that's because this is pretty much a giant shooting range where you can practice horseback archery. So there you go, it's pretty neat. That's also pretty much what the minigame that we're going to be playing is, and we can do so by speaking to this lady right here. Hey newcomer, you have a fine horse. I don't know where you stole it from, but Lon Lon Ranch actually. Okay, how about challenging this horseback archery? Once the horse starts galloping, shoot the targets with your arrows. Let's see how many points you can score. You get 20 arrows. If you can score 1,000 points, I will give you something good. Ooh, something good. I like good things. So let's try it for 20 rupees, and this is a notoriously difficult minigame. We're going to have to try to shoot the various targets lined around the course. What we want to do first is aim over here for the pots and shoot those. You want to shoot each of them in succession because they give you 100 points each. That's pretty much the easiest way to build up your score. Now we only need 300 more to actually get the reward. If you shoot in the exact center of the target, you'll get 1,000. Otherwise, you get 60 and 30, depending on how far off you are. So we've got 9 arrows to get 150 points. We should be golden here. Oh. Yeah, see, it can be a little bit hard to sort of get your trajectory right. I'm actually doing somewhat bad here, but whatever. It's fine. We got enough, so that's really all that matters. Hey, alright, awesome. I got the last 2 bullseyes. Sweet. So we got 1460, which is more than enough for 1,000. Fantastic! You are a true master. I will give this to you. Keep improving yourself. Will do. So that's where we get our next heart piece. Now there's only 1 more left in the game. Awesome. So now that we've got that, there's actually another reward we can pick up on the same minigame, in fact. So let's speak to her again. Set a new goal of 1,500 points and try again. Obviously, we didn't meet that the first time, so we're going to have to do a little better. So let's do it again. Hopefully, hitting the pots at the beginning is pretty much the best way to ensure that you get the best start possible. Just work out the timing to hit them all. Then really the trick to getting 1,500 is to conserve your arrows. Don't try to shoot from too far away, or else you'll probably miss. You've got plenty of chances to shoot, so don't worry. Just, make sure you're as accurate as you can be. Let's come over here. See, there you go. You just got to get the timing down, just like that. Now all I need is 10 more points, so basically as long as I hit this target, we got it. Up 1690, it's not bad. Of course, it does end once you get there, so you do need to make sure you shoot as much as you can, but just don't waste them. That's all I got to say. I'll be darned, you're the ultimate master. I will give you an item suitable for the master. This quiver is very important to me. I want you to have it. Take good care of it, okay? And we get the biggest quiver. Now we can carry even more arrows to a maximum of 50, and that's the final arrow upgrade. So, awesome. Now we can shoot tons and not have to worry about it. Good. Okay, so now that we've done that, actually, let's see, no, don't check the sign. I don't care about that. Drop down. We're going to play the Ocarina and make it nighttime. Because, believe it or not, there is a skulltula to be had in this area. And I like to do this after the game, if it's daytime, because you start out right back here. So this is actually right where we need to be. It's on the archery course, which I think is pretty cool. But we want to ride up here to the north, and up to this target up here. And once we start getting close to it, you can see it right on the target. So let's drop on down and take care of that. And of course I have the trusty long shot out. You pretty much want to keep that equipped as much as possible for your own convenience, Alright, and now that we've got that one, if I'm not mistaken, this should be number 90. Yep, so there's only 10 left to go. One more heart piece, 10 skulltulas. I've said it before, but there's not much left, so that's kind of neat. Okay, now we've gotten pretty much everything there is to get around Gerudo's Fortress, so we don't really need to be in here anymore. So now we can continue on and pretty much start making our way towards the Spirit Temple. We're not going to get to really start it yet, but we'll get close anyway. So let's ride our way back down here. And down the ramp on the other side. Now once we get here, we got this big gate blocking our path, so we can drop down. And if we talk to her, I don't think she says anything. Nope, hey newcomer, thanks for the info. But we want to climb up the ladder beside the gate, which is kind of a long climb, but what can you do? Once we get to the top, we can talk to this lady up here. Hey, rookie, are you going into the desert? I'll open this gate for you, but you can't cross the desert unless you can pass the 2 trials. Oh, of course, right? The first trial is the River of Sand. You can't walk across this river. After you cross it, follow the flags we place there. The second trial is the Phantom Guide. Those without the eyes that can see the truth will only find themselves returning here. You're going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go ahead. Awesome, so she claps, and the passage is open for us. Alright, so let's drop on back down and set out. If we could go down the ladder, that'd be nice. Down the ladder, there you go. Oh, climbed it right at the end. Alright, so let's head on out. I don't think we can take Epona out here. I'm pretty sure she will just stop at some point. Yep, there it is. No, you don't want to cross that invisible line. Actually, it's not really invisible. You can kind of see where it is, but... Okay, stop running in place here. Let's go. Stop. And go. Alright, so we are now entering the Haunted Wasteland, which is pretty much the transition area in between Gerudo's Fortress, which is... we can't even see anymore. We can just barely see the wall, and we're also sinking into the sand. But it's between the fortress and the Spirit Temple. So we have to go through here in order to reach that. Now what we want to do, this is the first trial that she mentioned, the River of Sand. If we step in there, let's go ahead and show it. We'll get pretty much eaten up, which is kind of creepy if you ask me, and sit right back to the beginning with the heart gone, so obviously don't step in that. You need to have the long shot in order to get across, because we have to go over to this crate on the other side. And there we go. It's pretty simple. Now, as she said, just follow the flags that they placed for us. These can be a little bit hard to see, but it's really not that bad. There's a sign here. If we read it, all those reckless enough to venture into the desert, please drop by our shop. Don't go there, because all they sell is bomb chew, I think. So, it's completely worthless. Don't bother. Just keep following the flags. So we go on to the next one. If you're having trouble, you can play the Song of Storms, and every time there is lightning due to the storm, it will sort of like remove the sand that's in front of us, and you can see a lot more clearly. Alright, then once you get to each flag, just look around for the next one. Don't just blindly continue. Make sure you see exactly where you're going next. Then once you get to this one here, we're going to kind of have a little bit of a break. There's a nice stone structure here, and we can sort of climb on down. And this is probably one of my favorite areas in the game, I think, just because it's like really out in the middle of nowhere, and it's kind of like shelter from the storm. I don't know, there's just something calm about it, I think, but oh well. Okay, so here you can obviously see the 2 torches. It seems pretty self-explanatory, but let's go ahead and light them. You don't need this for anything, as you'll soon see, but might as well get it anyway, because it can actually help us a little bit. Turn around, open the chest. And we fill back up our wallet. Awesome. So, always gotta love being at 500 there and seeing that big green number at the bottom. So, we're done here. Let's go ahead and climb back up. And it's just completely black right here. That's so weird. Alright, so we head on up, and we're now getting ready to see the second trial that we were told about. If we head on up to the roof of this place, we can check this little plaque here that says, "One with the Eye of Truth shall be guided to the Spirit Temple by an inviting ghost." Sounds interesting. So, of course, Eye of Truth, we have to use the lens, like we always do. And, whoa, it's a ghost. Oh, wow, okay, I guess He doesn't want to talk to us, but that's fine. Basically, it just says, I'll be your guide, don't be slow, sort of thing. Basically, this guy is going to follow a predetermined path through this part of the desert. If you stray too far from the line where he goes, you will be sent back to the beginning. So you pretty much have to follow in his footsteps, and that's why this whole thing exists. Of course, if you do know what the path is, you can actually do it without the Lens of Truth and following this guy, but you really have to practice it a lot. And once we get here, we can see there are 2 flags off in the distance. The ghost is going to go back to the right, but we pretty much just want to ignore him because these 2 flags right here are our destination. Then as we keep going, the screen will transition. And we are taken here to the Desert Colossus. Awesome. This is a pretty neat little place, and this is also where we're going to find the Spirit Temple, so we pretty much made it there. Of course, these levers are going to pop up here and try to bug us. Basically, just change direction, and they'll just sail on past you. They're really not that intelligent, but there you go. You can also see there's a crack in the wall here between these 2 trees, and that's where we're going to head first. So if we plant a bomb by the wall and not get hit by the levers, or the gways, we can see that it'll open up a passageway. We can go in, and this is another Great Fairy's Fountain. Awesome. So, of course, we know what to do here. Get out the ocarina, play the song. So when we do that, she's going to pop up like always. Alright, come on, get to it. Just give me my upgrade. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Ooh, I like magic spells. And we get yet another interesting camera angle, as well as Nayru's Love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic you can use with C. Nayru's Love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Alright, you're so far back in line, you better start looking for other prospects, but there we go. We've picked up our next magic spell, our final magic spell, Nayru's Love. And as you can kind of see by the descriptions, it says MP6 there. That's kind of a measure of how much magic it uses. Of course, we don't have a number for how much MP we have, so it's kind of useless. I think it's 48, actually, but that uses 6, that uses 6, Nayru's Love uses 12. So it uses pretty much about a quarter of our magic meter. Let's go ahead and put it on. We'll go ahead and sort of show what it does. It's actually probably the most useful magic spell out of the 3, which is probably why it costs the most magic power to use. But when we use it, it looks like that, and we are protected by this little blue barrier thing here. And whenever we get hit, we don't take damage, so we can pretty much just sit here as long as we want. These guys will run into us, but as you can see, we're not losing any hearts. So, Nayru's Love is really, really helpful. You know, you're invulnerable to everything. So, if you're finding you're having trouble in some spots, it's probably a good idea to use it, but anyway, I think I'm going to end the video right here while I'm protected. You know, sounds like a good idea. Okay, I guess we can't kill that thing, but so yeah, in the next part we are going to pick up a few things around this area and then sort of get our first looks at the Spirit Temple. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.